84 Yamaka Papa Delabdi TV National Message and Bachanation or Hichadoma no subscribe or sub drop in latest bia or Badger Brain also inside me Akabi na Yabora in 7 mam. Nene the latest news in Sa Akano. Yes, Benjamin Asare a Niji Sonko Emma new recent Blackstar goalkeeper Mubekaya and Zembi video be trendy ya no titro trauma Ghana for so manusi a brand so any umumu chana da chana da papa nenso a brand chanosha akuma ekurano empo the bonuses sika wonya ye empo reporting second what the players ni other team leaders ni bimpa e wo team ni ma obi enya ne chefa any you kwa bom say obinyaka yes NDC for no in se reporters in for in some of the abetu say omo be maneka brand new car papa in sa branch so dia data no na ye mumrem na ye tin sem ni bia ba dia kan ye dem nsem bebram
we'll talk to you. I dream Nana Jane, I dream JM that what could they be thinking that could make this nation go right? Can I think ahead of them? So those things come to me, and what you think is a joke. Even the World Cup that we are going to go to will qualify. When we qualify, they must put me with the Blackstars for 3 hours. I want to talk to the team. I'm telling you, we can win the World Cup. Look at your array of players that you have. You think you are winning 5-0, 3-0. Now you have got to bring a goalkeeper that does not concede a goal. What you cry? I'm telling you. How can you score him? Have you watched his league matches? He was from Accra Great Olympics. No me share me Olympics. Share me. Yeah, you can pole to pole. You walk and dive. That's how his legs are long. So he has come to stay. Rakonya no me my man, my boss. Otherwise, he has come to stay in there. And I will tell him.
This will come in car.
Those people who when you see people rising, especially in Accra here, they will use impediments in your way. Please stay away from the national goalkeeper. We want to go far.
Let's support him.
Yes, and protect him. At 32 years, you say he's old, but he's a novice in making money. So, you need direction, especially if you have not made it before and it's coming into your hands. If success is coming to, you need to be managed. You understand? So somebody must guide him.
It's kind of bad manage you.
Oh, me yes, I didn't enter politics because of money. I made the post why I entered politics. You understand? We must live for others. And like Sampi Yale, he lived for others. Me, I'm proud to have associated with him. I'm proud to have known him in national politics, and I'm proud to have known his beginning. Like I told you, how he was union secretary, was very agitative, and then he joined national politics, and his contributions he made. He likes to bring people to himself, bring people to the party, people who were intelligent, people who were knowledgeable. I was not surprised at all when I saw him as leader of the Pro Forum, and how he managed the group and the contribution of the group towards our success in the election 2024.
Excellency.
Enra humachi ya anti asempa be 11 and obi frame me.
Yeah.
Na madapo but me phone BP me hu ye no I couldn't believe it. Na me catch any pan so on chain na me call your platform bi so akoshe. And lo and behold it was true. It was unbelievable. The man Sampi Yale, he was a great man. He paid his dues to Ghana, and I hope that we would recognize him as such. He sacrificed a lot. I mean, all his life he was in public service, and through thick and thin for our party NDC, he was there. When things are going bad, they jump ship. So we know a couple of them who did that. But Sampi Yale is one person who stayed through and to ensure, say, the NDC comes back to power. And personally, I say, fighter or fighting, we fought a good fight to bring this party to power. No, he didn't stay long to enjoy they kind of saying the toils of his, if I say, labor. He was my colleague ambassador. We were both ambassadors. He was posted to India, and I was to Czech Republic. And I remember that during our training, when I realized that he was posted to India, na menini edi agro oka Sanjay, whom your friend is Sanjay. It was an India 4D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
India 4D Sanjay. Watch the Indian movies.
It's true.
Sanjay. Na now wafa Indian accent be na we diro of Sanjay na wafa Indiana Masrisa. Yeah, typical Fanti man. You know, he was a great man. On himself, you know, for him, no, he respected everybody, irrespective of whether we are Penimu, we are Palau, or if you understand what I'm saying. Because ni papa for your munche, ni paboni for better but ni papa for nche. Sampiale was a good man. He's actually he was not just the chairman of Pro Forum. He was actually the founder also. I mean, he put it together right from scratch, and that is going to be his legacy. Pro Forum,
a colleague lawyer.
Yeah, Pro Forum is going to be Sampiale's legacy, and I hope that as a party and whoever takes over, they would be able to keep it running in his memory. There's a reason why most people, when they are not well, they don't even want to take treatment from here. Sometimes you see a healthy man get into our hospitals, and then they deteriorate, and sometimes they don't even come back like some PLA, and I think that we must look at it very well. And that is why me say when I was young, I always told myself, say me wo Akroma, because not because me pay obi citizenship, but because me sure say me wo ha, because I'd heard so many stories of young girls omwako wo omambefi entina me sure pa and we have to look at why people go in for treatment and they end up dying. He went in for surgery. He was supposed to be discharged today. He was supposed to go home today. So what happened? What did the doctors do wrong? Wow. They need to take, and I believe that most likely, it's because in Ghana, we don't sue our health professionals. You go in there, there's negligence somehow, and then we'll say that, do you understand what I'm saying?
So somebody described his death that he was not at the gate of death.
No, he wasn't.
He was not.
He wasn't.
He was strong.
He was strong. He wasn't. And I'll give
surgery.
another example. Maybe 2009, my father was very well, but now unto me private. And I walked him. I held his hand. We walked into 37, and then when we got there, they gave him a bed. He was admitted. They left the man lying there. Obia, we walked in. He didn't sit in a wheelchair to get into the ward. We walked in, everything. After that, because I pay ya, mekonona or ye weaker by the day. What mean did you have don't mean man and sasso to mean yeshi? After a week, then I said, na papa na mum besheno. Yes, say doctor na or J no 2 or 37. No doctor no or no epenimu or new ho conference or Abuja. Until he comes, no other doctor can take care of him. And he was lying there. And later, they found out, a Minister of Information, Papa. Then some group of young doctors came, and then they started panicking. And omuma ye found a urine sample near stool, near Russia call a hawker. No, they didn't even have the lab there. The Russia call lab in a ridge, Jack and Jill Road, and also near Koyela. Tisana Juna, the resource, almost say a acute kidney infection, and almost assemble. Kidney dialysis center in the Russian Kokolebu. So in over here in Ghana, you can walk, but my dad is still alive.
Wow.
He's still alive. If not for the intervention of the young people who came and said, no, why is this man lying here? And he would have laid there by the time Penimun or Jeno to Honobefi Abuja Banana Papako. So there are so many deaths that I believe that are avoidable. They are avoidable. But negligence and not caring too much for the job. And as a doctor, you swear oaths, say you are going to take care of lives. Who go school for so many years to take care of lives. And see, negligence or not caring for if you think you don't care too much for the job now, I think that then it's time for you to step down as a doctor, not to take care of human beings anymore. But I believe that these little things, if an investigation should be carried on about how somebody went in for surgery, the surgery had been completed, he was supposed to be discharged today and died today, we will find out that there was negligence some way, somehow, that has led to the premature death of some PLA. However, as usual, like I said, no, yeah, remember nyame. But people should be, you know, once we are paying these people and once they have sworn an oath to take care of us, no, I believe that we should also hold them accountable. We should hold them accountable. Nyame syndrome, no, it is the one that is destroying our society, that is killing us as people.
You see, because you mentioned it's about the medical services delivery here in Ghana.
Even like Rollins.
Yes, that's why Mugabe. Yes. I had a personal experience with the medical services.
I know.
Yes, and especially Ridge Hospital. Up until now, the director of medical services at Ridge is still at post. Sack him, remove him. Mugabe, I'm telling you, remove him. Look, they abandoned me. I was an abandoned patient. As I sit here, they left me at the triage. I almost died. It took the benevolence of Feruza Sulemana. I'm mentioning her name. She has asked me not to mention. I will mention her name. It's been about 8 years now. Sulemana Feruza. She saved my life. She put me on a bench, bypassed my IVs and other things, and then she looked for a bed for me before she left. She came back 3 days later. She couldn't find my doctors. 3 of my doctors abandoned me. I had to protest from my sick bed. I had to call in the matron so that they look for a doctor to come and operate me. I would have died at the Ridge Hospital. Sick man. I was fighting
Mugabe,
for my why?
But what he's saying, imagine Ambassador Sampiale is even VIP. He's VIP. It means that he was given the best of care at Kolebu. So you can imagine, if you are not VIP and you get to Kolebu, you not even get a bed. If you are not VIP,
but I know best syndrome in this. I'm going to be
we'll handle it. We'll handle it. As for you know, for instance, for me, you know, for me, my major worry and concern is the rate of maternal death. Say nobody should lose their lives bringing life into the world. Nobody deserves it. Doesn't. But over here is very common. Very common. Okowuye wamba. Bebre and you know yes. It's so mobile small incision. No more the next minute yes no a pina ekuno. You know, or sometimes, you know, they will even say they can see that the baby is too big. You can't push. Instead of you know, taking you there immediately to the theater to go and bring out the baby, they will wait and keep telling you, say, Madam, we need push, and then you end up pushing and dying.
Remember, the blood in the ones yes.
But in other jurisdictions, it doesn't happen. Before you get to labor, the doctor knows how big the baby is. The doctor knows you can't push that baby out. They will schedule a CS. You go in. They will take out the baby. You walk out. But we wait until they get there, and then the doctors who say they are doing you a favor. It's our my cousin. My cousin died there. Yes. Through childbirth. It's our government hospital, and they waited. In the end, I'm telling you, my own cousin died there.
They are there. No, they should sack them. I don't know. No, I don't know, Mugabe. What's the slow rate of the changes at the institutional level?
So anyway, let me learn. So Mugabe, we can put in the infrastructure, but in putting in the infrastructure to the people delivering the service providers, the doctors, the nurses, they must also be up and doing. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. In America, nursing is not for school dropouts. nursing is for people who have passion for the job.
The job, yes.
Teaching is not for school dropouts. Teaching is for people who have passion for the police is not for school dropouts. Police akwala we define. Ubisano. I'm telling you, Ubisa akwala say akwala we define. Ubisano say America ni akwala Ubisano say because I want to be a police officer, I want to be a fire officer, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a teacher. So I want
to shoot.
So Akroma hano no disrespect to anybody, but mostly it's because ABR nipa na oko police and oko teacher na oko we when to me and get into mainstream into the next backup line is to be so there's no passion for the job, but we have to be able to instill passion for nurses.
If you don't have passion for it, like the radio, to be a presenter, if you don't have passion for the job, people will not even listen to you. But be all passion for the job, no, because that is where you belong to. Because matana there's near the Canada. Seriously.
Oko hospital, Wakwa Brutary Hospital. Sometimes you understand. To me, we will set. So we have. That's what we provide the medical facilities. Then we will get people with passion to work, but you cannot guarantee for everybody. I'm saying that you cannot. Let me show you. If you go to a termitarium, you see that the queen ant, she's being carried about. What is the reason? Yeah, it's because there's a certain reason why they do so. So here we have to find a way that yes, our hospitals are in good shape. If you don't meet the right personnel, if you don't meet the right people when you are sick, Charlie, everything could be there. You could die. You could have the right medication, everything, but you could die. I'm telling you, you could meet.
I think about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went to my village, Tepasubriso.
Yeah.
And health center I was on. New medical assistant. Your ma post no ko ho no the one na yadwuma ho about 7-8 years ya community ni ade no obi aye den enim no how wo city wo ma say ni one mo post no ko no wo say wontumi ni old one nye den enya adwuma I'm say who is he? I called the head minister. I said who is he? Yeah, was wontumi ni one old one nye den enya adwuma no health center no one papa ni see ana na mama ni see ana ne bona fide property. You can't do that. Wow. And your qualification on your we say 1 or 2 is meeting in Yajuma. If you know you can't work, leave that place and say, this is my place. I'm telling you, my party is in power. We are not going to tolerate this. As we speak, or hey, the Sankwana water pass so health center was on. That's my village. On your careful. Because we young for man our material say money ebe juma only be intimate juma. The people are there to save lives. And they are the most important thing. They are Canadian young fan to and after moving on. Well, say young energy side and they say dum sono jinaso. Yen who see dundum kania nibium. A basse dia won't say the be a coso. I was a boss sector minister and abaso. Say for the past 1 month, we send Kanye and Jina so sa but unless we contractors here, or master here, or Matthias here, Kwaniswa, or master a year juma on the various rules. John Mahama say reset, I started a year juma. Famiko.
Yo, Mugabe, Kwame